Let it bleed again. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, everybody. Now, unfortunately, Pippery is gone. He is off on a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh, wait a minute, actually. Hold on a second. He might still be here. Yeah, never mind. He's fine. He's good to go. But I believe he has a pretty significant damage debuff. It was either him or Mainit. Let's actually check the record to see what happened there. That is Mainit. Yeah, Mainit is feeling weak with blood loss. So this is dangerous. But we are gonna do it. Sorting by level here, we've got these 2 men-at-arms that we've got to bring up to level 6, and we can do it with one long dungeon. And we got it right here in the Warrens. Berserk Charm is the reward, but that's not really the goal here. This Exterminate is the final checkpoint to get us some legendary men-at-arms. And I am not holding back. I have got to use every advantage presented to me to get these guys through, because as we saw last time, things can get pretty tough pretty quick. So, first of all, I think I'm going to send my Arbalist to the Sanitarium, get rid of some of these terrible, terrible negative quirks. Got a few nasty ones on some of our other guys, too. Let's have a quick look through here. Diurnal. Rabies is even worse. Oh my god, okay, let's send Tornabit in here and get rid of the rabies. Don't want her accuracy to be suffering that much. And then Carnate, just a witness, no big deal. Weak grip on life. Yeah, I don't really want him dying as a result of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Alright. That'll do for that. Stress relief is not entirely necessary for these guys, but we got the money to spend on it, so we might as well, treat their ailments. As well as I know how. Okay. Roussel, I suppose, needs some help too, so let's go ahead and do that. Take care of everybody, why not? Screw it. Get some cloistering going. Alright, so that limits our options here. We've got our 2 men-at-arms. Stanley, of course, along for the ride, but may not be the guy I end up bringing through. I actually really like the idea of Croc, Mainit, Pippery, Mortagne. That looks pretty good to me. Let's make that work. Bam. Which one is which? I always forget. Yep, did it right. Wonderful. Okay. This could work pretty well. And I say we go legendary focus the whole way through. No reason, in my opinion, not to equip what is kind of undeniably the best combination of very rare trinkets available to me right now. Pretty tough to argue that point. Although it looks like the occultist is going to be left out to dry, so maybe we go with his combo we were utilizing before, actually. Yeah, let's do that. I like that quite a bit. Alright. This is it. To acquire legendary men-at-arms, we must traverse the Warrens. And perhaps the longest dungeon of our young lives. 48 food to be very, very well prepared. Grabbing 3 of each of these. A couple of herbs. Just a skeleton key. And a couple of torches in the off chance that we run into some opportunities to remove negative quirks along the way. But the Warrens remain our final battle.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Wow. This layout. Alright, pretty obvious choice here. We're going to go all the way down, back around, come through here, loop a bit, and then end up at the hallway. Depending on whether or not we get some scouts, of course. Alright, spiders to begin the day here.
Destroy.
Taking it a little easy on us to start. I appreciate it, game. We hold and strike as one! That's the wrong target to bite, my friend. Although, oh my god, apparently
Decimated.
he's got a little bit of a damage debuff himself, but it's not really mattering for our first companion. Holy shit! What just happened?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh my god, we just destroyed that team. Alright, we're taking gambles on bookcases and book stacks too. Not often that I go for all of those, but I feel like today's one of those days. Yikes, oh my god. Wow, that's a great scout, but at the same time, that layout worries me. Alright, we're going for zealous accusation on these maggots, which means that all of these guys are going to be targeting the ghoul if it's at all possible. Let's go ahead and weaken him to start with. Oh my goodness. Our occultist with the 100% crit strike chance to begin this dungeon. Good dodges from everybody, too. Alright, definitely going to be targeting the ghouls here. As I said, the Crusader's going to be the only one worrying about the maggots for now, so long as he's not stunned. Or they can just get hit with a 51 crit during the return strike from the riposte. That works, too. That's totally fine.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. More and more retribution, and, odds are looking pretty high here. My goodness. The men-at-arms doing what they do best. Completely dominating the game. We still haven't seen a big nerf to these guys. Which, I'll be honest, is quite surprising. Apparently, my situation and circumstance remains unique. Or unique enough to not have to justify it with a patch or a debuff of some sort. I guess these guys are otherwise not nearly as good. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm still rolling with it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay. Good start.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Do not need any of that junk. Oh, a quick cask, which is going to be a buff, which might be enough to counter the debuff here on our Crusader. Nice. Okay. So he's now at a net of 10% damage increase. That'll work for me. And this is another herbs table, I believe, too. This, however, is kind of scary. This is, oh, you know what? I think this occultist kit is currently set to be kind of in the front lines. And I'm just now realizing that. I don't think he has abyssal artillery equipped right now, unfortunately. Luckily, these guys are not eldritch, though, so I guess it doesn't make a huge difference. Let's take out the guy that's dealing the most damage in the form of the meat hooker real fast. And, oh yeah, he's definitely got a weird kit going on here. How about a pull? Wow. Damn. Haven't seen that in a while. That was pretty fun. Finish him off.
Give them no quarter.
No heavers around here, boyo. The Slayer stays around. Let's go for this. Oh! 41 in the AoE. And the Slayer takes a beating as well. I am happy with this right now. Sadly not a ton of riposte. Or did I speak too soon? 25 damage off the return. Man.
A powerful blow.
I like it. I like it a lot. 50% damage to kill him on the return strike again, too. 56! Oh, baby!
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll go ahead and bandage that up. You deserve it, buddy. Alright. Extra food is always good. We will happily take it. In fact, we'll happily eat it immediately. Seems like a plan to me. There we go. Okay. Back to 48. Sticking with the plan here. Sticking with the plan of progression, although there are many, many obstacles standing in our way. Depending on how much stress we end up piling on in the sequence of the first few rooms here, we might go for that early buff campfire to maybe sort out the issues of early damage as well. See how it plays out. I gotta swap these skills. Okay, definitely gotta remember that after this fight. That attack is terrifying. Genuinely. Makes me kind of not want to bring him out anymore. Watagne is the kid down the road from you whose parents are Satanists, and he's pretty normal, but, like, sometimes he pulls, like, these ritual things that summon demon tentacles from the ground, and you think, maybe I shouldn't go play with Jimmy anymore.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Oh my goodness. A little bit of a bleed, but I'm okay with that. So long as he kills the man what done stabbed him. Which he did. So, impressed by that. Oh boy. Here we go. Love it! The stress is all just melting away.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And an extra band-aid on top of that. How thoughtful of those skeletons. Alright, not bad. I think I will indeed look for the opportunity to go for an early campfire here, although we do have one more room battle to sort through at the end of this hall. They'll likely end up being where we take our first break.
Wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Holy shit. We're fighting some dangerous battles here, man. These guys... I forgot again. I'm the worst person. Okay, let's see if I can pull her forward. That's okay. She's still doing stressful incantation from that position, but it also makes her a lot more vulnerable to something like that. There we go. Might even get a stun off on the Swintar champion before his turn, although he does have a pretty high stun resist, so probably not going to be doing that. Try to target the Heaver a little bit instead. Might expect a... okay, I was going to say might expect a retreat, but I guess that's not going to happen. Oh my god, that is bad. That's a lot of shifted position there. So we just go for straight up damage, I suppose. He can still do a few things from that spot, but not nearly as effectively. Although if they want to vomit on him, I guess he's going to get a crit strike on the riposte, so that works too. Not bad damage there. That's also not an Eldritch target. It's going to be a little whittling down maneuver, I guess. And a bolster to boot. Ooh, scary.
How quickly the tide turns.
Damn, that's a lot of damage on our second man-at-arms. I'm gonna have to play a little bit defensive-minded here. 33 damage left to go. I might have wanted to go for a stronger hit, but at the same time, the bolster might be enough. We'll see. Oh, baby!
Perhaps the turning point.
A timely crit strike from our occultist, and now, finally, once I'm done eating food, I will take this opportunity to reset his skills, because I need him for some healing pretty soon here, I'm sure. We'll keep this, we're gonna actually swap this all back to standard stuff. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Alright.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I think I go weapons practice on both of these guys. Maybe even just do tactics, and then, you know what? Fuck it. Perfect men-at-arms usage of respite here. So that'll work. AoE buffs on the dodge chance for the entire crew here, as well as weapons practice for Maiden and Pippery. Ambushed by the spiders, and surprise shuffle of both of our men-at-arms. God, that's horrible. How could they? They knew my one weakness. A slight inconvenience. Alright. Looking okay here. Might get through this unscathed, actually. Oh my goodness. Please give the Crusader the first strike here. Please let it happen. I love you. Oh, I don't love you as much. I used to have much stronger, fonder feelings for you, but those times have passed. Sorry. It's the way life works.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, feeling better. Swapping these two. Actually, they're in the right spots somehow, so that works. This, I am not doing anything with. I do need to use a campfire to get the full benefits of that one, and I am not willing to sacrifice that major advantage on our legendary men-at-arms dungeon run. That is not happening. Looking great on our treasure overall so far, though. Sadly, no scouts coming into this room. There it is. Yikes. Okay. 2 room battles in a row. Luckily, a hallway battle we probably don't end up having to fight. Still plenty to be scared of, though. I think I saved my bandage. Still got some supplies. Ended up being worth it.
Stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
He's not willing to eat anymore, huh? Okay, well, tell you what.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Still being a little safer now. Keeping that torchlight up. Obviously, a bit detrimental to our effectiveness in combat. But it does avoid the presence of a shambler, which I'm not entirely opposed to fighting with this team, but obviously it would be much easier to not have to add that in to our potential stressors. Speaking of stressors, they really want to get the occultist. There we go. Alright, we got to get some heals going here for sure. Good damage across the board, and a zealous accusation is going to be just as effective, I hope. Yes! 2 down. Love having the numbers advantage, always nice. They are not really targeting the men-at-arms nearly as frequently as one would like. Although that works just as well. Alright, continue the retribution strikes. No reason to divert from an effective course. Great heal there as well. Things are looking up. Another 10 damage. Pretty solid on the 10 damage there. That's kind of become what I am expecting from them now. Oh, we got stunned there, though. Damn. Okay, that's a good decision from him. Good decision, computer. Will you please play sequence Baer Taffy wins at life? Just gonna go ahead and run that. I'm gonna grab some lemonade if that's okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Retribution for the kill! Oh, yeah! Another crit, just why not? Stack on the stress relief.
Only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We'll dump those off. I could probably use space for another herb here, actually, so tell you what, let's just eat 4 food. Make room for that, just in case we come across some extra, and pop a key! Hell yeah! Oh, nothing.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
That's a bummer. Ooh, you have holy water for that? Thorough search! 4 more food, okay, I'll take it. I'm not sure I trust that food, but sure. Ow, yikes.
Cruel
not too much damage.
Spring to life with a singular purpose.
Alright, we got yet another room battle here. It's been pretty freaking tough, but we've been getting through it well enough. They're not holding back on this final one. They're ready to let us have it. Great strike on the abyssal artillery, and these two are just ready to die. I can see them, the looks in their eyes. They're ready to go. Set off into the great unknown. Kaboom! Still tempted to go for a stun on the Swine-Tar champion, even though I'm pretty damn sure it's not going to work out in my favor, but that is amazing return damage there, too. Do it one time, see if maybe. No, alright. Worth a try. Worth a go. Even the crits are not nearly enough to really make me too happy until they happen twice in a row, and then everything is just cupcakes and happy feet. Oh god, he actually did do no damage on that attack though, so I suppose it makes sense. I was really hoping for the return kill though. Smite for the kill!
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Pretty good. Okay, I don't know what happens with this. Another damage buff, right? Ooh, crit strike buff. Even better. And another scout. We've scouted basically the entire dungeon, and another room battle! Oh my god. Oh, god. I don't have a torch. Ha! I don't have a torch. No effect. Ha! I don't have to do it. I tried and I failed. I don't know who I'm taunting with my inability to fight the Shambler, but I'm happy about it. I would have done it if I had a torch, I can guarantee you that, but sadly the situation did not present itself in the manner that allowed me to participate in that battle, so sorry. So terribly sorry about that. Stun! Yeah! Wow, that was an extremely low chance as well. That worked out pretty well. Holy crap, Maynard, you are a man! A man-at-arms! Self-explanatory. Oh, Crocus, wow! Holy shit! That was unexpected. Okay, well, let's heal him a little bit. Shit. Give him a hug while you're at it. Good God. Knocked him back to next week. That's something Grandpa Bear would say. Knock him back in the next Tuesday, I tell you. Great heals. Great heals, Grandpa. Thanks for helping out in the back line. Oh my god, the crit strike for the kill. Alright, we need to move our Crusader back up for now, though. Let's just keep going with the retribution. Large Flesh Eater is more than likely not going to be doing anything that I'm concerned about. He's got a pretty high defense, though. Kind of scares me a little bit. I wanted to move back with the occultist, but at the same time, let's just maybe kill him with this attack. Almost! Might get the retribution kill here, too. Let's see it. Yep, there it is. Oh!
Clarified in a single strike.
Wow, a strong attack still, though. Yikes. Alright, well. I think it's absolutely time. First of all, let's do this. Take all those goodies.
Gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
I think it's absolutely time for campfire number 2 here. Good healing. And I think the buffs are pretty much going to remain the same. We'll go with weapons practice for both of these guys. And yeah, I can't see any reason not to go for tactics. Try to keep us alive as well as we possibly can. And that'll do. I'd say I'm in pretty damn good shape, all things considered. I mean, we're near full health and 0 stress, so I guess, yeah, I'm almost literally in as good of shape as I can get.
The promise of safety.
This dungeon is not holding anything back. Apart from the Shambler fight, I guess. It held that back. By virtue of my inability to prepare adequately. Can't blame me for that, though. Or can you? I think you're capable. I believe in you.
Ancient traps lie in wait. Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
And another scout, oh my god. Don't even need that one, we have to go this way. But we could double back and avoid 2 hallway fights. But that's not the proper way to do it, is it? Absolutely not.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So I think we will indeed do it and progress through the dungeon as we initially accounted for. Try to take out the heaver before he heaves. These retributions, man, they're just too good. It's not the target I was hoping for, though. That's a crit strike to start. Luckily, he's not really vulnerable to damage in any sort of way. Alright, let's see. A stressful incantation in the middle 2 row. How about that? Oh, that works, too. Stunned him? Stun and the knockback. That's a scary maneuver. Oh, my God. Wow, well, back to full health with Maynard. There he goes. Dodge the stressful incantation as well. Okay, let's see here. I'm thinking a smite. Good damage there, too. Croc is not really doing the greatest. He's kind of a dead weight on this crew, but not that big of a deal, I guess. Oh, don't get pushed. Thank you. Let's see now. Heal again, or I guess we could just go for a weakening curse. That's not too bad. No debuff, unfortunately. He's got a big resist to that. Alright, a little bit of damage off that. Let's go for Retribution again. Might want to be Retribution-ing the Cultist Witch, but I don't know. I think I'd much rather try to take down the champion here. Let's see what happens. Oh, that'll work. That'll do the job. That's a pretty optimal happenstance for us right there. There we go, okay. That is that problem taken care of. And a little bit of stress relieved from that initial hit there, too. How about a vulnerability hex? That probably doesn't help too much. Let's keep weakening him. If at all possible. There it is. Okay, that is nice. And he might get killed here, too. 1 hit point left. Son of a gun. Okay, this should do it. Oh, no, he's not going to take any damage from that. But that is going to relieve some stress for us, so that's fine by me. Wow. Okay. What's this here? Sun ring. I do not want a sun ring. I'll go ahead and dump that off. Okay. What are we looking at? I gotta swap these two. Right? Yes. And I don't have holy water, but I'm pretty sure I can still do this. Oh. Well, okay. I don't know if that's ever happened before. That's interesting. Oh well. Let's have some food real fast. We do have some extra still. Use both of our campfires already, of course. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. Should work out okay. Nice! Positive quirk! Improved balance. 15% move resist. Pretty good. Okay, not the worst fight in the world. I can certainly handle this. I think the Thunderer goes down first. I don't want him debuffing us too much more than we already are. And then, oh, well, actually, hold on a second here. Let's weaken the Ghoul. I like that quite a bit. His Skull Toss, of course, is pretty significant damage.
Haunting the hearts of men.
Yeah, I still target this Thunderer, I think. I'm not sure, actually. This is kind of even as far as which one is a higher priority target. Because I don't want to start letting stress build up to an unmanageable point, and then the Crusader, of course, is also capable of dealing an insanely high amount of damage against a ghoul. Fortunately, he is also the marked target now. Oh, that'll work. Amazing. Oh, he is debuffed, though. 20 dodge. Doesn't matter. We're good. Alright. Oh. Wow. That's a great set of loot there, too. That's awesome. Okay. It is now black as pitch. We have no torches. We have no campfires. And we have 3 rooms remaining, one of which we know is empty. Which means that one of these 2 rooms that we haven't seen yet contains our final fight. Or both of them have fights. Also entirely possible, but we also have this hallway fight to deal with right now. Let's go with a, you know what? Let's do a little bit of healing here. Prepare us for the final gates. The final obstacle. The final hurdle in the 3-legged race that is the man-at-arms. Because that's how unfair he is. He gets an extra leg in a race. That seems like it would probably hinder you more, honestly.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Don't ask me to clarify things anymore. Alright, 1 down. Probably need to heal our Crusader, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Good AoE damage. Okay, this works. I'll try one more. Go for one more of those. Yeah, that'll totally work. Absolutely. Don't need another shovel. We will bandage that, and off we go. It's 2 hallway battles taken care of. Might even get a scout as we come through here, but I'm not holding out hope. All right. The unknown stretches of the final 2 hallways. The trap light in wait.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Yikes. That's significant damage, too. Alright. I'm holding off on this food until we know we can eat it. And it is indeed going to be this final place. This is nice. That's quite the sight to see. Oh my god, that's incredible. Everybody feast up, man. We got the goodies. Why not? Enjoy. Okay, 6 left. Plenty for the food activation here. As if on cue. Look at that. Alright, that worked out tremendously well. I'm very happy with that. And here it is. And we surprised the enemy! Oh my god, that's so good. So good. Extremely high amounts of damage coming out of the first round here, basically untouched, and the Thunderer goes down. Oh my god, we could be 4 on 2 before round 2 even begins. Almost there. But a lot of these guys are going to be pretty damn close to death. No AoE crits, sadly. I was kind of hoping for it, but we're looking really good here. Dodge their first attack, too. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this madness. Might not have wanted to target that guy, but I'm okay with it. We're just rubbing it in their faces at this point. Zealous! He dodged it. Alright, well, retribution the meat hooker here. Absolutely. And then a 50% shot. Probably a little bit higher than that, obviously, to return and kill the Slayer. Let's do it. Oh, yes. Untouched in that final fight. That's a good feeling. Dump, dump, diggity dump. Take it all. Emerge victorious. And the contents of an extra chest to boot, because why not? I don't need that stuff. We're good to go.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Thanks, buddy. 17-4 brings us to 35,000 gold on that long exterminate, and plenty of heirlooms to boot, actually. And that is it. Legendary men-at-arms and a faded Mortagna to boot. Fantastic. That's going to do it for Darkest Dungeon for this iteration, guys. I'll be back on July 15th with the new content. That is going to be when the Houndmaster is released. to the public eye. I'm going to go ahead and put Frezzles in the penance hall first of all, but thank you guys very much for your continued support on this. Leave a like if you're enjoying it. Appreciate that a lot. I'll see you on July 15th for the Houndmaster.